case, let's take a look at all the parts of the Big Payback, a B-side from the Open All Night single. Be sure to stick around to the end of the video, because at the end of the video I'm going to play through the whole song and you'll see tab scroll across the screen. Okay, so this song's quite a fast, bluesy one, about 152 BPM, and it's basically an A blues progression. Second of the chords, only 3 chords, nice and simple. So an A5 power chord here, so open A string, and then a 2nd fret D. If you catch the G string, that's fine, but you don't want to hit the B string. I've also got some slap back delay on here as well, so that really kind of authentic Bruce sound there. So you've got A5 power chord. Now D5 power chord, just move that down, and then also I'm going to add your middle finger on the 3rd fret of the B. So this is a D5 power chord. So 1st finger, 2nd fret G, middle finger, 3rd fret B, then E5. So 0, 2. If you catch the 2nd fret, that's fine, but you don't want to go any further than that. So open E and then 2nd fret A string there. Cool. So only 3 chords, which is fantastic. I'm going to put the song structure up on the screen now, so hopefully that will allow you to break down all the individual sections, see where all the repeats are. Don't forget all the song structures will be in the description, that drop down menu there. Any chords in brackets means there's more than 1 chord in that particular bar. So let's take a look at that cool little riff to start with, that intro. So it's a 4-bar intro. It comes in just before the bar, kind of the main 4-bar riff starts. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 and. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1. Now quite a tough bend here. 3rd fret, you're going to kind of bending it up to reach the pitch roughly of the 5th fret. So it's and 1, like that. So it's and 1, and 2 and then re-pick it 3 more times. And 1 and 2 and then 3. So that's just 3rd fret B and open E string, and then hit it 2 more times. And then 4 times, put your middle finger 2nd fret on the B string. 1 and 2 and then 3 open strings, and then 4 and. So it comes in just before the bar starts. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and. Cool. So that's the riff. So it's and 1, and then you're going to carry on slightly palm muted. And 2 and 3 and 4 and. Classic kind of blues rock pattern here. So it's and 1, a little tied to the start of this beat bar 3, and then on beat 2 and beat 4 you're going to add your pinky or your ring finger to hit that 4th fret of the A string. So it's and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then bar 4 it starts off with 1 more of those, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, so that 4-bar riff again. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Cool, so let's take a look at all 4 verses. So they're all pretty much the same. Again, cross-reference with the song structure, apart from the 4th one you do nice and quietly before that final chorus. So make sure you really dull it down for the 4th verse. So you've basically got a 4-bar riff that's done twice, okay? He does do some variations as well, but this is pretty much the gist of it. So here you've got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So all 8th notes, downstrokes, palm muted a little bit. So 1 and on the 2 and 4, put your ring finger or pinky on the 4th fret. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you've got D5, 3 strums here. 1 and 2, and on the and of 2, go back to the A5 pattern. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So D5 3 times, 3 lots of this A5, and then 4th fret, back to that. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then bar 3, A5, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then half a bar of E5, 1 and 2 and, with that kind of pattern, 2, 2, 4, 2, and back to the A5, 3 and 4 and. Okay, so that 4-bar riff, nice and slowly. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Cool, so that's all the verses. Okay, and then all three choruses are all the same, apart from the third chorus. You're just going to extend the last few bars, which we'll go through. So let's take a look at all three choruses. So you're going to do D5, and you're going to do that same pattern, either your ring or your pinky. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So that's why you need to play it with your first and middle fingers. 1 and, so it's that same kind of bluesy pattern. 2 and 4, put your third finger on. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 5 bars of A5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then just do slightly simplified pattern, just 3 hits of the E5, 1 and 2, and then A5, and 3 and 4 and. Cool, so nice and simple chorus. So the only thing that happens in the third chorus, it does fade out, so I've made a kind of clean ending. For the last 2 bars, you just do 3 times. So those last 2 bars, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. That's round 1. It's round 2. And then it's going to end it like this: 1 and 2 and. So just end on that A5 there. So that's the third chorus. So nice and simple there. Okay, cool. So now we're going to do the harmonica solo 1. He does mix up slightly differently here. 4-bar phrase. So here, A5, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and as normal. And then you've got D5, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. I think he's doing this. So on beat 4, kind of just do this 4th fret A string and do a little blues curl. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So a little tiny bend, 4 and. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then do 2 hits out of the A5, 1 and then do that bend again. Yeah, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So slight variation there. E5, 1 and 2 and then and 3 and 4 and. So I'll play that harmonica solo 1. These are the chords behind the harmonica solo. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Cool, so nice and simple there. And you got the second harmonica solo. Okay, where are we? Yeah, so A5, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then D5, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and here you just got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So basically the same as the verse, but instead of going, you just got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Cool, and then you got the breaks. So the breaks are basically, you got 1 after the third verse and then 1 after harmonica solo 2. It's basically just your standard A5 bar twice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool, so nice simple song. Again, it's quite fast. If you're getting into your blues, this is perfect. Practice that kind of slight palm muting with some delay as well to get that Bruce sound. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe and hit that bell icon for notifications if you haven't already. Any questions about getting any files from the shop? So all files are made in this program called Guitar Pro. Pretty inexpensive but brilliant program. And any PDFs on the store are just exported from Guitar Pro to get backing tracks and lots of other goodies. So if you want any files, head over to jsmusicschool.co.uk, go on the Bruce store and you're able to do instant download. If you're a subscriber, you'll get discount codes sent to your email on the 7th of every month. You get a bit more value for money there, get a few extra goodies there. So any questions about that, the Subscribestar site, subscribestar.com/Bruce Guitar. Thanks for all your support. As always, see you next time. Cheers. Bye.
If you'd like to get guitar profiles, tab PDFs, backing tracks from any of these tutorials, head over to either the Subscribe Star page or my website, jsmusicschool.co.uk. Remember to subscribe and hit that bell icon for notifications. Thanks very much, see you on the next one.